Are you thinking about the MCAT more than you're actually studying for it? Hey guys, my name is Jack Westin, and today I'm going to discuss why you should stop thinking about the MCAT. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you're on YouTube, click the alert notification. First off, I'm not saying you shouldn't figure out how this test works, or that you shouldn't research how to study for it. You should definitely find what resources are the best and plan out how to study. But at some point, this process or research becomes counterproductive. If you do this all the time, like every day, you're simply wasting your time. You're probably doing this because you're nervous. To make yourself feel better, you end up trying to learn about the MCAT. You read success stories or watch videos explaining how someone scored well. You'll find their tips and advice so that it kind of rubs off on you. But what you have to realize is that this exam is focused on understanding concepts or ideas. It's mentally challenging to do this, and it takes time to improve. The only way you will get over this exam is if you stop thinking about the test and instead sit down and focus on the material being tested. Too much of anything is bad, and that also goes for researching how to study for the test. It's okay to go on YouTube or online forums if you have a problem or if you just need a pick-me-up for motivation, but mindlessly checking out MCAT stuff just because you're an MCAT student doesn't mean you're actually studying or working hard. For example, I see students of mine that spend hours upon hours looking for new resources or books to use to practice, and they haven't even finished the resources that they've already have in front of them. They have like stockpiles of books and they haven't finished one of those books. And if you're in that position, you're in trouble. You're more or less studying how to study for this test instead of actually doing the hard work, which is focusing, sitting down, and learning about these concepts. The issue I have with this is that it becomes a terrible habit. It's so easy to make the MCAT your life. You may end up thinking about the MCAT all day, every day, even when you're not studying. And this is the fastest way to burn out and to also make mistakes on this test. Because you're so focused on how others succeed, you're less likely to accept your own mistakes. When you watch a video or read about a success story, they normally don't emphasize or even mention how many questions they got wrong in the process. They probably did so many questions and as a result made so many mistakes. So don't let your peers or the internet alter your reality. To prevent this, stop talking about the MCAT with your friends and family. Stop researching it. Don't make it your life. It's simply an exam you have to take to get to the next level. Stop making the MCAT a big deal. It's not like you're going to go to your friends and tell them you're studying for a chemistry final. It's just like a final that you have to take for your classes, except instead of studying for a couple weeks, you have to study for 4 months. Sit down and simply do your job. When you're done studying, go out. I say spend 6 hours studying every day, more or less, actual studying without distractions. And then go do whatever you want. Go enjoy your life. Don't feel guilty if you're not thinking about this exam. Because if you actually give yourself a mental break, you'll end up doing better. It's true, you can't control the MCAT, but that doesn't mean the MCAT should control you. If you need help with the MCAT, please visit my website, jackwestin.com, for more information on how to study, how to become a better test taker, and more. If you have a question about what we talked about, whether it's stress or pressure, please leave a question in the comment section and I'll answer it. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking it, sharing it, and subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for watching.